Yo, how's it going on, JRL family? Welcome back to another video. Today I've got to talk about something that is literally just popped. This is about the fight that is happening, well, I guess tonight for the Americans, and then about 5 o'clock in the morning for the UKs, the Irish and things like that. So apparently what I've seen and what I've heard and what I've heard someone say is that Shannon Briggs and Logan Paul got into a bit of an argument last night due to the fact that, Logan apparently was something saying, according to a few other people, that Shannon has taken this to be about him instead of the fighters, instead of his actual fighter himself, Logan. So we've seen, in a lot of press conferences, we've seen like in a lot of stuff, he always, I guess, tries to hype up his man, which is, all right, cool, you're going to do that because that's your guy, you're training him, so I guess I understand that. I get it. You're gonna help him out a bit. You're trying to boost his ego a bit, which is good. It's boxing, man. It's boxing, but he has kind of made this about himself as well. So he's trying to fight the trainers. He's trying to fight other people. I think he was trying to fight Badu Jack's trainer as well. Like he pushed him out of the way, sort of thing. And then him and Vidal went off at it yesterday. I think he touched like Vidal's friend or something, like tapped him across the face or something. Obviously Vidal went nuts. He went absolutely berserk. So, and I kind of understand where Logan Paul is coming from. Like, this ain't about him. This ain't about fucking Shannon Briggs. This ain't about fucking Vidal Riley. That the coaches, ideally at this point, don't really matter. It's about the two fighters, Logan Paul and KSI. This fight is going to go fucking berserk. It's going to go mental. I see so much confidence in both the guys. It's going to be one of the, if not the biggest pay-per-view fight of all time. This is going to be mental. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. I can't even give out any more of who I feel is going to win. And I just want to say to the people that if you do watch this, you're the type of person to, be the type, I guess, the ones that meme everything. Like, you've got to understand, they're putting their bodies, their lives on the line in this ring. 10-ounce gloves isn't easy. I used to fight with 12, and they hurt like a bitch, even with head guards on. And they're just, it's not good, man. Like, I put like a 10-ounce glove on before, and it doesn't feel the same, man. Like, when you get padded up and things like that, your hands feels like it's on it. They say, it's been plastered, like there's a plaster right here on your hand, and you're just stuck literally. All you feel like you can do is move your fingers and stuff like that, man. And for these boys to go out there, like, well, in my time tomorrow morning, but for these boys to go out there and actually, I guess, risk their lives really just for the entertainment, for the bad, the bad blood and things like that, like, ideally, we should be all giving them so much respect. So even for the loser of this fight, I don't even think I'm going to be that type to go, oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my God, you lost, blah, blah, blah. Because it ain't about that, man. These two are not professional fighters. It's a fact. It's a fact. These two are not professional fighters. No way in hell are they professional fighters. They should feel privileged that they've got the likes of Devin Haney on the card. They've got the likes of the Albanian kid. They've got the likes of the Russian kid, Billy Joe Saunders, and, all these other type guys are like, there's a couple of fights just going like, well, 3 fights, I think, going 12 rounds. And they're only doing 6. So they should feel honoured, ideally, to be the ones that's pretty much headlining this card. But yet, I just saw like a little video as well with the face-off between KSI and Logan Paul. And, it's quite understandable between the two. It is kind of understandable, like, this whole maths thing, like, maths doesn't mean anything about boxing. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather can't spell, he can't do anything, he's dyslexic as fuck. Like, I'm dyslexic, he is dyslexic as fuck, and look at him. Look at him, he doesn't even know how to count his money. You know what I mean? He doesn't know how to count his money. He gets someone else to do it because he doesn't know how to count. But look at him, he's undefeated. He's an undefeated world champion, and he will go down as the greatest, well, probably one of the greatest of all time. And maths doesn't mean anything. That's a fact. The whole thing with JJ going on about, boxing, asking boxing questions, things like that, and he ain't answering. I don't know whether, like, he's just, that's like a tactic that he's doing. I have no idea. But this is meant to be a professional fight here, yeah? This is meant to be a professional fight They're both meant to be professionals about the sport. Of course, there's there's heated blood between the both of them. They both want to get into the ring and settle it, and that is it. No more talks with them two. This is it. This is the final part now. Last night was the final part. The final part was the weigh-in. Both now getting ready, get the rest of the part that they need to get done. Just anything that will click into their head, just click it now, because this is the part that needs to get done. This is it. So I'm not going to give out any predictions anymore. I did say before that early rounds it would be Logan, late rounds would be JJ, but I have no idea anymore, because oh man, like it's like JJ said, like look at the team that he's got, and Logan and Shadow are bringing up about the whole thing about that Jeff Mayweather said that KSI is not a real fighter, he's not a proper fighter, like, and it's true, and so is Logan Paul. He's not a proper fighter. Logan Paul, yes, is the athletic guy. He grew up in, I guess, in an athletic world, and Ohio is quite athletic. You know what I mean? Wrestling, running, and things like that. JJ hasn't had that. So, in my personal opinion, yes, I probably would respect JJ more for doing this as a type of guy that went to private school, who started rapping, started his YouTube career, went to filming. Now he's got into boxing. Like, this kid is going crazy, and it's true, man. Like when JJ said as well, like you're making a mockery out of the sport. He wants to keep it professional. He wants to talk about boxing. I understand that as well, but obviously Logan Paul's tactics is really to try and get into JJ's head, and everybody thinks that he did because of the whole push situation yesterday. And I guess Logan's got to act hard about that push, but I'm not being funny. If the security guards wasn't there, Logan Paul was going to land on the floor. Like, it was a fact. He tripped over his own foot. Like, when he got pushed, he tripped over his own foot. You look at the video multiple times, like I did. You see it. He was going to fall over. If the security guards wasn't there, he was going to fall over on the floor. And he was saying like mosquitoes and things like that. But you know that it's JJ's power's right there, especially when he's like literally face to face with you. That's power. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a good fight, guys. Like it's gonna be a fucking great fight. So tomorrow, after the fight's finished, I will be doing a video about it, and discussing the winner, discussing the fight, I guess, because I'll probably rewatch it and seeing what it's about and see what happens. But for now, like I just feel, I think we should respect both fighters for doing this. 100,000,000%, we should respect both fighters. I understand where Logan comes from with, if it is true, I understand where Logan comes from with Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs has made this a lot about him instead of his fighter. He's trying to get himself involved. I don't know why he's doing it. He's meant to be a trainer. He's not actually meant to be fighting at this period of time. But Dal Riley is a young prospect. He's got to try and calm down as well. I understand it is difficult, but you're a young lad. You've got to focus on your fighter. You've got to focus on your team. Shannon Briggs is always going to be Shannon Briggs. You know what I mean? He's always going to be the type of guy that's always want to get in your head. He's always going to try and, do anything he can. The only thing you've got to do in that situation is just chill. Just chill. Because either way, people are going to still think, even if you're chilling, people are going to think two different ways. If you kick off, it's got into your head. If you're chilling, it's got into your head. So just take the chill route. Be calm about it. Don't worry about it, because you're going to end up doing what you want to do, how you've trained your fighter for the night. And like I said, for Dal Riley, Shannon Briggs, they cannot fight. They cannot fight on the night, so it doesn't really matter. They cannot fight on a night for them. This is down to these two men. This is down to these two warriors that's going to step in this ring and do business. I don't know how it's going to go. I have no idea if it's going to be a TKO, KO, whatever. I have no idea. I wish both of the fighters well. I really do. I pray for both of them because I don't want any of them to get seriously hurt. As much as I obviously will respect JJ more because he's, I follow JJ more than I follow, Logan Paul. But this is a professional sport game. You know what I mean? This ain't no white collar boxing. This ain't no amateur fight. This is a professional sport. 10-ounce gloves, no head guards, 6 rounds. It's a bit mad. You know what I mean? But hey, it's gonna be a good fight. I respect both of them for doing it. Hopefully at the end of this, maybe they can just chill out and not shout at each other again. It's a big sport, man. Boxing is a tough sport to get into, but respect to both of them, like I said. But either way, let me know down below what your predictions are in the fight, and who do you think is going to lose, who do you think is going to win, and do you think it's acceptable for what Shannon Briggs is kind of doing? I guess trying to fight other people. But Badu Jack's not even involved in this whole situation. He's just helped JJ in a way. But for some odd reason, Shannon just wants to fucking fight with everybody. I don't know what it is. I think he must be on something. He must be on some fucking, I don't know, testosterone shit or something, trying to make him more of a man. But I have no idea what's going on here. But, you know, let me know what you think about the situation. Do you think it's wrong of Shannon to do this? Do you understand where Logan comes from when, you know, he's saying that, you know, Shannon, you're making this more about yourself instead of about me. Like, I'm the one that's fighting, you're not. You know, you're meant to be my right-hand man in this situation. And, you know, if you've got a fucking bad camp and your camp cannot seem to fucking hold it together, and you guys are arguing, this fight is gonna go down, and it's gonna be absolutely shocking for the person. Because if your camp is shit and you cannot get on with your trainer, you're gonna be more pissed off than you already fucking was, and that could be the difference in this fight. But fingers crossed, everybody works well together. Hopefully, there's no fucking blows, no, you know, nothing else happening. Like no fights between the trainers, no fights in the crowds, nothing like that. Let's focus on these boys. Let's respect them to the fullest possibility that we can. Even if people hate JG, even if people hate Logan, respect them, because they're doing this for the sport. They're doing this to bring more people into the sport. They're doing this to settle their beef. And I respect them highly for doing this. I respect any man that steps into those ropes, sticks those boxing gloves on. I respect any man. It doesn't matter who you are. I respect you as a man to do so. But look, let me know what you think. It's gonna be fucking. I'm getting nervous about it, man. I'm not watching it because I know for a fact I'll probably get a heart attack. Like, I'm not watching it at all. I'm not watching it. I'm gonna go sleep. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll find the result out. That's literally about it. That's literally it. But anyway, guys, if you did like this video, please make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe button, make sure to share with your friends and family, hit the bell notification, and come and join the JRL family. Thank you so much for every single person that is watching this video. Please, once again, like I said, leave me suggestions, what you think, you know, who you think is gonna win this fight, man. Leave me some comments down below, man. It's gonna be crazy. And let me know as well if you respect both of these guys for doing this. This is crazy, man. I know a lot of boxing pundits and big boxing stars say this is terrible, but you know, you got the likes of Anthony Joshua, you got the likes of, you know, Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Tommy Fury, Tyson's, like, you know, younger brother. You got the likes of, you know, Devin Haney, Billy Joe Saunders, Dillian White. You know, you've got so many people, even Joseph Parker. So many people have said that this is good for the sport, because it brings a lot more younger people involved with the sport. It's exciting. I followed boxing since the day I was born. Absolutely love the sport. I will continue to love this sport, no matter, don't care. Boxing is my greatest of all time. I love it. I loved fighting. I loved doing it. It's incredible. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye-bye.